Mondo. He's waiting there. He's fucking waiting. Viewer meetup. Right now. Streamers only. We're going to see jumping on the guardrails. Like, what the fuck? We're at Portland going to meet with Sam and Andy. Going to meet with Sam and Andy. It's going to be fucking ballin'. We're going to have dinner with my family too, so it's going to be like a family dinner with Mando. I don't think he knows what he's in for, but it's going to be fucking great. It's going to be fucking nice. I got some fucking brownies for him. We got some silkworm pupa. We got some spotted dick cake. It's going to be a fucking meme. I'll show you the oh my god, I'll show you the fucking dick cake right now. Got some spotted dick cake. I think I'm fucking joking. Spotted dick cake. We got some spotted silkworm. Or no, we got some silkworm pupa. Who wants to feed Mando some pupa? $10 and he eats this whole fucking jar. $5, I eat some spotted dick cake. Raw, dog, man. No, it's got to be cooked. So hopefully the restaurant will cook this for us real quick. Luckily, my uncle owns the restaurant. And just because there's all that gross shit, I brought in some brownies that are good. We in Portland, dogs. Beaverton. City Center. Oh shit, he didn't signal. City of Bridges, boys. City of Bridges. Salmon Street, boys! Salmon Street! Spotted dick cake and silkworm pupa. Are you hungry? I hope you're hungry, Mando. For some spotted dick cake. The spotted dick cake's actually going to be tasty. Tasty. The fucking silkworm pupa, that fucking scares me a little bit. Gleason, Everett, Ocean Beaches, Beaverton, 12th Avenue. We're going to be at Mando in about 5 minutes here. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're in Portland. Just a little gunshots. Chill now. Just try to wind down. Gonna have a nice night. Eat some fucking delicious fucking treat. We actually have some delicious stuff to eat though too. It ain't just fucking silkworm pupa. We're running, Mando. We're running, Mando. Welcome to the Congo Bongo School of Driving by EBC. fucking cool. Some cool shit. Oh, brownie down. Okay, we're right around the corner, Mando. Ready for your silkworm pupas? Okay, we got spotted dick cake. Yum! Oh, here's the winner. Here's the winner.
Oh,
silkworm pupa. That's like salmon food. Salmon love fucking silkworm pupa.
Don't smoke a lot of gas on this side.
Oh, salmon, silkworm pupa. You guys like silkworms? It's the pupa. Don't worry, we will cook this. We will cook this. Spotted dick cake though, really? Topped with some fucking silkworm pupa. We're gonna have some, I'm gonna probably have a crepe, an omelet, a fucking bagel, some silkworm pupa. It's gonna be fucking delish. Delicious. Guys, we're sitting on this fucking broken. Jesse Smollett. Instead of Jesus Christ, they say Jesse Smollett. Jesse Smollett didn't do it. Why did they yell that? I'm a fucking freak. Tired of waiting all day. Simmons tired of waiting all day. Thanks for coming in, Arch. Fucking love you, bro. It means a lot, seeing as though I killed your dad. But maybe you're like, just like you want to exact your revenge. You killed my father. You killed my father. Luckily, it's fucking busy as fuck around here, but we got the owner parking, dude. We got owners parking. Okay, don't give away the silkworm pupa. Okay, I go right here. Hell yeah. Private parking. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay. Okay. Salmon! No, I got my car still on. So Mando, I yelled at him. He just went by on a lime. He went by on a lime scooter. I'm actually gonna wear this so I can be the slowest mofo in the NW. No, I am. Pocket brownies. Sorry for making you ready, buddy.
You're good, dude. It's like 5 hours.
5 hours.
5 hours till next year.
When do you have to
Hey,
leave?
dude, man.
This is my uncle, Taurus.
Armando.
Armando, Tauras.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't even practice it, dude. I just found it.
Oh, you just figured out you can't park it?
Yeah, no, I think it's one of those that like employees kind of use to like go to the next spot and charge up the batteries and they don't lock it.
Oh, so you're not on a card or anything? You want to park it over there so you can use it later? By my car or something?
Nah, it's gonna die out soon, man.
You sure?
Yeah, man.
You can park it by my car and nobody will
That's
probably
cool.
grab it.
I don't really care about it. I don't really want it. It's just, I just rode around the kill turn, bro.
Okay.
So what's the game plan? What are you gonna do? Are you streaming?
Yeah, we're gonna have some dinner.
Go for it, man.
Let's do it. If you want to put out something out there and do a stream like you did before, this is fresh, dude. Nice.
I'm not even streaming, bro.
Okay. No, it's fine.
I'm done with streaming. I'm only on D-Live now, not YouTube anymore.
You're kidding me. No.
Yeah, I'm not with YouTube no more.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
So you'll see the light on fucking riding around, but it's all
Yeah,
good.
it's just easy.
I mean, you could put it over by my car and like it'd be.
I'm not tripping, bro.
Okay. Is it cool we're streaming?
It's your stream, bro.
Fuck, I love these things. Yeah, this is a restaurant.
What
It's a
type of food is it, though?
crepes, omelets, breakfast stuff. They've got coffee, you know, all kind of coffee
They don't do
stuff.
type of shit at this time of day. Like, they don't do breakfast at this time.
Oh, anything we want. He owns the restaurant. We're fucking good. We're good. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, whatever you want, dude. But if you want more of dinner items, we got some memes.
I'm not gonna fucking eat that. Hell no, bro. Fuck no. You can eat that.
No, I will.
Is
I
that
will.
what you were
Somebody
calling
said
brownies?
No, I got brownies for you.
Alright, dude. I'm not sure, dude. I'm not eating no fucking bugs.
I got some brownies. We got some brownies for you.
Is it like weed
No, it's
brownies?
good. No, it's good brownies. It's good brownies. They're
Like
just homemade.
home-baked brownies?
They're just homemade.
Oh,
they're
so
just
they're
homemade.
sober brownies.
They're sober brownies.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you put weed butter on it if you want to
Just
amp them
I
up.
got no weed butter.
I'm gonna make sure my car's locked and we're good. Yeah, we're good.
I got some weed that I'm curing for 6 weeks now.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I got some Northern Lights, so I'm in the
Oh
curing
hell yeah!
process.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, man. Fuck, man. My bag is huge. Yo, what up, chat?
What's up?
My bag is chat.
Arch, Day Oneer,
I'm gonna have to leave
Sean,
my bag out here.
81. No, you're good. You're good.
Nah, dude,
He
it's
owns
fucking
the
huge.
restaurant, dude.
Bro, calm down. My bag is huge. I don't want to bother you.
No, you're fine. We're gonna sit here and have some fun.
We'll find the seat first.
I don't want to leave it there.
We'll find the seat first.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Doing
Let you
well.
finish what you're doing. Armando, this is Margaret. Taurus's partner.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So, you guys
Yeah, what do you
can
think?
have some.
Yeah, whatever you want. Are we gonna sit down or just order up here or what?
Well, he's downstairs. He's going to be up in a second. Looks like it's pretty full in here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We can sit outside even. So check it out. We put in these amber lights because interested about.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so
So
sweet.
there's amber light in here now.
Do you guys have menus like if we sit down or we just order it here?
There's we order at the counter and then. My type. Well, you've probably had more types than I have.
Yeah, I mean I've been here probably 10 times maybe. I mean we come here like 3 times every visit, so I don't know. I've been here probably 3 or 4 times visiting, so probably 10 times total. But yeah, so crepes, egg, and everything. There's nothing like off the menu as far as like the omelets. Like omelets are the bomb. I go for like a crepe and an omelet, and then like the bagel and butter on the side comes with the omelet. And I got my car here, so if you want to do something after, like by all means, if you want to go somewhere, like I can, just play it by ear. Yeah, I'm Austin Oshapos. I'm Taurus's nephew. So just we're gonna order up some stuff here. Probably go for the bacon and cheddar omelet with the bagel and butter, and probably go for like the onion or the everything. If that's
I think we got everything.
you got everything.
Yeah, that's around it. The onion right there.
As far as like a crepe, savory or a dessert, I think a sweet crepe, lemon juice is super good. I'm gonna go with the classic number 6.
Okie doke. Absolutely.
Yeah, the Nutella and toasted almond, and whatever he wants.
I'll do the same as you.
Same thing.
Yeah, same. But instead of like bacon and cheddar, I'll do ham and cheddar.
Ham and cheddar?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
I almost want to get the ice cream one because I don't think that's been on there before. But
Do you want to add a scoop of ice cream to your crepe?
actually, let's just make it an 8 instead of a 6.
Okay.
The stretched strawberries, chocolate sauce. Can I do the Nutella instead of the chocolate sauce and the whipped cream?
Absolutely.
That sounds pretty damn good.
I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, and he's owned this restaurant for like 10 years.
Yeah, what's the difference between the sweet and the egg?
Oh, I think they add egg to it. So the savory is like more of like a dessert or something.
Something to drink?
Yeah, like water. I'll take water.
Cool. What did I do?
And then instead of sorry, I apologize. Instead of doing a number 6 sweat crepe, can I do a country breakfast one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds better actually.
So the egg.
I'm having a double portion of breakfast.
Yeah, oh yeah.
An obesity breakfast.
Oh, I was just wondering, like the egg crepe is like made with egg in the crepe, so it's like a little fluffier, or it just comes with egg.
No, yeah, it just has the egg.
What's up, Sean? How you doing, Sean? What's up, Achilles? What's up, J1?
It comes with scramble. Okay, so it's not egg. Okay.
That's part of new mason jar, and I realized the mason jar bun is way.
Oh, the jumbo one?
Yeah, dude, I bought not the jumbo one. I just bought like one that I thought would be like perfect, and I put it on my loaded side.
Yeah.
And that's just like the bottom of it. It doesn't even like stack up.
Oh shoot, you need more bud. I wish I brought a bunch down.
No.
But
I'm in the curing process of that, so I want to leave that to its own.
It's
I don't
dry
wanna
though,
mix
right?
it. Huh?
It's dry, right?
Yeah.
And you're curing.
I think it's dry.
Yeah, I think so.
All
So maybe
right.
I'll put paper towel or something in there.
So, 2 omelets, 1 ham and cheddar, 1 bacon and cheddar, both with everything bagels. Then I have a number 8 with Nutella and a country breakfast crepe.
We're on a
Perfect.
diet.
Anything to drink?
I'd probably go for like an OJ. I
OJ?
think that would be rad. Yeah.
I think I'm actually follow his footsteps. Yeah, I think it just sounds better than water.
Let's do it.
And we got water right here too.
I'm pretty much
so.
at the point where like whatever you order, I'll order because I don't want to like embarrass myself. I'll be like,
Well,
"Yo,
I better order big
Yeah.
to,
Like, no, bro, it's
to
not
help
part
you
of the
there.
menu, dude. Alright, let me see that.
And I don't know if they're sitting outside or what, but yeah. Everybody left. It seemed like they were just kind of meeting here.
Yeah.
They didn't have any
All
food.
finished right at the same
Yeah.
time, so.
So this is fine. He found that scooter like unlocked and he was just riding it around like he thought it was like a
Complimentary.
like a company scooter or something that they have like at one of the companies somewhere around here. So I don't know how long it'll be there, but well, I think it turned off.
So you guys, Tops is coming to your stuff, right?
I think so. I mean, I told him who I was, and he didn't say anything about it. He probably came running in and told him, hey, we got my nephew and stuff here. Usually they have us pay first.
Yeah. So okay, confusion.
Yeah. For the meme, please.
You want to sit on a porch top and get ready for food?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna sit over there. I'm just kind of trying to organize this. That's it. For the meme, spotted dick cake. Who wants to eat spotted dick cake and some silkworm pupas?
Are you vlogging?
I'm live. YouTube.
Okay.
My name is Austin Ocean Boss. I'm the nephew of the owner. I think we're gonna eat outside now. Hey, Margaret.
Yeah.
I think we'll eat outside. Just
You guys want to hang out outside?
Ask the guy to. On the steak for you? I don't know.
Yeah, I think we'll sit outside. Should I grab some nice chairs?
What's that?
Can I grab warmer chairs, or is that not a good idea? Bad example. Okay, not for anybody else. Grab my chair. Perks. Perks. You want a better chair?
I'm gonna grab my bag so it's not the way. So look,
I think you might have candles or something.
we don't need no candles, bro. This ain't no homo party. Bro.
Romantic dinner.
This ain't no homo party, bro.
No, I know. I don't know what they're saying.
This is Portland, but definitely not one of those parties.
Well, how you been? You been okay?
I've been alright, man.
Has it been?
Check it out.
You been dry?
Somewhat.
Dry season?
She's probably that's right, bro.
Let's see.
So this is just day one of the Curious, so it doesn't really have too much snow yet, but my best nug that I trimmed is this one right here. This one inside. Wow. Holy shit.
And that smells really good. No, I've had a string of Northern Lights. You said it's Northern Lights.
I have 3 more C's to a different genetic.
Humidity control, nice.
To a different. Yeah, I know. I gotta get a bigger pack though, and I gotta get more. I gotta get a smaller mason jar, and I gotta get a bigger Boveda pack. No, just leave it like this.
That's a cool set. Let's get the wide angle lens here. Should I grab the wide angle lens? Or is that stupid? We do like something up here. Go for it.
No, we're on that. We gotta get it right there.
I just feel like it feels way better out here than inside.
It's really dark. I don't know if the wide angle is going to help much at all.
I forgot what I was gonna do.
2 seconds.
So what's your plans?
I'm just kind of been making my way back to Bellingham for some work and stuff. Yeah, Mando's here. Say hi to Benny Mac from New Zealand, formerly known as Kiwi Andy.
Fuck New Zealand.
It's really dark. It's really dark out here, but it's all good. It's all good. Skull.
I like New Zealand.
Hey, what happened to all caps, Benny Mando or Benny Mac? He said it's okay. There we go. I think that's okay. I had to get the wide angle, but it's still really dark out here, so it's all good. I could get the lights. So you got some jobs trimming? Is that what?
No, it's just some lady, a friend of mine. She let me trim up the tree that she had.
Nice. You trimmed one plant, like a pretty big one, or?
No, I trimmed maybe like three solid branches.
So like a couple ounces or something.
Yeah, I would say so. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
This is one gay, bro.
We're gonna have that. They're gay for each other. Hetero gay.
Those guys?
I was making a joke. They're a couple, so they're gay for each other.
Yeah.
I had a good time in LA. Did some
bro, it's pretty
surfing.
cool out there.
Been doing some surfing. The last day, like yesterday or the day before it was, I went back to this spot in Mount Shasta, Flume Creek, and I saw this garbage can that was like in bear country where I was like, why isn't this bear proofed? And when I got back there, I was there a week ago, I got there, it was torn apart. Like the bear had gotten there within the last week that I'd been gone. And I talked to the gas station the next mile up, and they're like, oh yeah, bear totally hangs out there. And, so it's like bear country. So like when I went down swimming and stuff, I like brought my 9 with me, and like, it was just like, anything could happen. I don't know if I would shoot up in the air or if I can shoot at a bear. That'd probably just piss it off.
No, I would not fucking.
Not a 9.
I would
9
not
wouldn't
waste
be-
a round in the air, dude.
No, yeah, well.
Fuck no, not in
It's so great
not in the
here.
situation where you're
Where's
against a
that
bear.
bear?
Dude.
Yeah, no, it's probably like
I would never
garbage
waste a
eating bear.
round like that.
Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
shoot
it's
it right
scared
at the
off.
skull, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if it would do me too much.
Oh, that's like really
I
funny.
think so.
Mira, estamos nosotros.
Femincero.
Yeah, ese sí para mí.
Número 8.
Nutella?
Yes.
Perfect.
Bacon cheddar.
Bacon cheddar? Perfect.
Just two for
I think he has a crate.
Yeah, there's,
coming.
Yeah, okay.
And Taudis might sit here, and Margaret.
Oh, okay,
Margaret
okay.
might sit here too. Nice Spanish without sticking in it.
Yeah, bro, thank you.
Yeah, of course. You treated me breakfast. I was like, fuck, the least I can do is get you back.
Yeah, at least it's a quality one.
Pretty good.
It's not
Yeah,
beans.
Jeff Austin.
Jeff, nice to meet you.
you.
Your family. Your family. Oh, sorry. Get you
You're good.
Agostino?
Armando.
Armando. Armando.
Armando.
Jeff.
Nice to meet you.
Good
buddy.
to meet you
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for being a solid dude at the
Hey,
Noche.
my
These are
pleasure.
the two freaking rocks this place right now.
Said
Gracias.
his best
Te
people.
lo agradezco.
Skateboarders.
Oh yeah, ski skate.
Hell yeah. I was kind of bummed you didn't come to the skate park 2 blocks from your house right there. Was it Berry Hill or
I
something?
forgot about that.
There's a little like nook little spot.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of those. I
There's
haven't.
a little one that has some sort of feature that's special.
Glen Haven's my favorite in Portland that I've
Yeah.
been to in the past, but
Glen Haven. Red. I haven't been with Ed Benedict, but that's good.
yeah, if you hit I-5 north to Vancouver or Seattle or something,
Yeah.
Bellingham for whatever reason, Bellingham's park's pretty decent.
Yeah.
It's kind of that park that you're like, it's not that great, but then you leave and you're like, fuck, I wish this part about Bellingham.
Yeah.
They had Grindline design it, the outer extra area, and then Greenland like built
Oh
the
wow.
outer area, but the middle area was like built by construction workers.
Oh okay.
So yeah, if you look up pictures on Bellingham, it's pretty sick. Yeah, nice.
Where's the place with? Yeah, I think I've only seen it in videos, but it's like that weird. It's almost like it's like a snake-run staircase almost, but it's like what's possible?
There's a
You'd have to
weird snake
double-
run kind of thing in Bellingham, but there's no staircase.
Yeah, I don't.
It's got like it was supposed to have an oververt clamshell on the top, but it didn't really make the full
Oh,
oververt,
okay.
so people can actually do some crazy lip slides and stuff on it. My favorite thing skating right now has been paved pump track.
Oh yeah.
I just been down at Salem. I'm live stream YouTubers.
Oh wow.
So we're live on YouTube right now, but it's pretty low light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was today doing a selfie stick and going live on Instagram and on a camcorder, and then I had like my live stream on lighting and lens up on a selfie stick. So I'm like recording dual at the same time.
Sick. Yeah, that.
Yeah, Salem is awesome.
The green, the something. There's one here.
There is a paved pump track.
Yes.
It's
It's
supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'm not
there's
totally
like
sure.
a bike. There's a bike track.
If you get your board set up just right, I've got Randall trucks, which are like these old school,
Yeah.
real tall longboard wheels,
Oh, okay.
longboard trucks, and gumball wheels on it on a like short shaped magic
Yeah.
board, which is pretty small board.
Yeah.
But oh my god, you get the right wheels on there like that,
Yeah.
and you can go around and around
just
and
keep
around.
going.
And if you're on a regular board, you can maybe get halfway around and then slide out.
Yeah. No, yeah. We gotta get some softies.
Yeah, no
Alright.
disrespect there.
It's nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, right on, man. Cheers. Yeah, look up that one in Portland, sure. It's gotta be one around here.
I hope you don't mind if I
No,
just had
thank
a beer and a cigarette.
Oh, you're good. They took me on a hike around their like local area, and
Nice.
they were like getting pooped and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to go out tonight. Can you reschedule for the morning?" And I'm like, "Dude, we gotta go. We can come again in the morning."
It never happens you never know what happens in the day.
Yeah, seriously. And we're all we went down. It's like very clear. Like everyone's Lithuanian. Like so many Lithuanians at the celebration of life, and it's just
Yeah.
like really like go with the flow kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
just a lot of people like just doing stuff. And oh my god, I clicked with Tony. He looks like Dobie. He acts like Dobie. He hung like he's like a mini Dobie. He's like a Dobie that you don't feel so bad. You're like you can be like you can eat, and he doesn't eat like Dobie. He watches his weight. So low key Dobie, a mini Dobie. His brother, my dad's brother, is my dad. He's my dad's brother. And Dobie was the oldest brother, and he passed away 9.5 years ago, right when I got Scully. And so I kind of felt like,
Yeah.
honestly, there was like some like reincarnation stuff with Scully. But he
Let me
was
tell you
one
about
of my
that.
favorite uncles. And it's kind of weird with Ginta. We went down to the celebration of life, and everybody met there, and everybody being Lithuanian, kind of has the same kind of, just do what it takes to, do what you got to do, and kind of go with the flow kind of stuff. So.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd call that. Because I think like the Mormons are kind of like that too, where they're like Mormon Standard Time, where they're always late. You know, everything's like a half an hour later than you say it's gonna be. Like that's a very Lithuanian thing too. Like, but I don't know if that's like been acknowledged or
I think
it's just a European thing or what. Where's Margaret?
She's putting up Halloween decorations. She's
Oh,
got
okay.
vintage Halloween decorations.
She has vintage stuff, and she's
Pumpkins and
She does
hats
vintage
and stuff, but
papers.
they're vintage. They're not the 99-cent store, so to speak. Stuff right up here, it's like the black cat.
so.
Black cat like the one from the firecrackers.
So the egg crates have egg in them. It's not that they put egg in the crate, or is it whipped in
The crepes all have eggs in them.
Sure.
In the batter. No, the egg crepe has an egg on it.
Yeah.
And it cooks on the crepe all at once.
So they just throw extra scrambled egg on it. Come on. You guys can't make up your mind between these two.
Which one is that? Country breakfast? You get the country breakfast?
He got the country breakfast. I got
That's my favorite.
I got the strawberries with Nutella and with the.
That one just stick to your ribs. Right? Stick to your ribs.
For some reason, I found out like maple syrup is actually like pretty tasty with eggs. It's a pretty interesting combination.
Oh no, that's really good. That's really
The
good.
idea, an old employee, an ex-employee,
I like that.
made it up. And the idea was that it should taste like eggs and bacon and toast, like and pancakes, like a pancake breakfast.
Yeah.
Even though it's a crepe, so it's a pancake breakfast and a crepe.
Hey, it can still definitely be a breakfast.
So you're not fighting the crepe?
But what?
We don't call it a crepe?
Oh, am I saying crepe?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. Or is it just
I'm saying-
argumentative or?
it's a very touchy pronunciation because I'm saying crepe. I'm saying crepe in French. And when you say it in French, it's not an it's not an A, it's something in between that. But it has to do with the rolling of the R before you say the E.
Crepe.
And when you say crepe, it comes out in English as crepe.
Yeah.
But in English, supposedly, you say crepe. Run to steps, crepes. Steps. But no, I don't say crepes, I say crepes. I say crepes. So it sounds like I'm saying crepes.
Yeah.
Crepes are
Keep them coming. It's like when I say Kauai, and people are like, Kauai? And that's like when you go to Kauai, that's what they call it. That's how they say it there. But it's just like argumentative, you know?
Yeah.
People have too much stuff. Powdered sugar,
So where are you from?
Jersey.
Nutella,
From where?
whipped cream.
Jersey, but my parents are Cuban.
Oh, okay. You mean New Jersey?
Yeah, New Jersey.
Okay, cool. Your parents are Cuban, right?
Yeah.
When did they come?
They came in the 1980s with Tony
So good.
Montana.
With Tony Montana, isn't that Scarface?
Yeah, that was the same year that my dad and my mom came.
Ah, crazy. Why, is Scarface a true story? Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh wow.
There's two versions of Scarface. There's a real version, and then there's the Hollywood version. And apparently in the real version, when they're in the Miami Beach scene, when they're cutting the guy's arm off, they actually show it being cut off. Yeah. At least that's what my mom says.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy story.
That's that mafia life.
And you spent some time in Florida as well.
Huh?
You spent some time in Florida at some point?
Yeah. Yeah, like 6 years when I was 16 to 21, 22.
How old are you now?
27.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like 34. 85, that makes me 34. Close to it.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Oh yeah.
There's something we should have planned out better, bro. Like this could have been like a food review thing, instead of just being like a night dinner.
It's always tomorrow morning. I don't know when you gotta leave.
I don't know. I just flow with the wind.
I wish I could have taken you down to LA, but I don't know. It was, dude. I had a shitty experience with some road rager, dude. That fucking brake
Yeah,
checked
but
me at
also
60,
I also
70
heard that you
miles.
drive like a fucking lunatic, dude.
I drive worse than EBZ.
Yeah, but you drive like a
You
fucking
saw it.
lunatic.
You saw it. You left
You
the
should
stream
have
on.
fucking road rage issues against you, dude.
Yeah.
Even I was about to fucking blow up the other day. Like, bro, stop fucking driving. Like,
Really?
let me drive. Yeah, man.
He was gonna drive down with me and help me drive down there.
So you're saying that as a passenger, you were pretty spooked, or?
He left the stream on when he was gonna
That's
not leave
terrible,
the stream
man.
on. That's bad.
Yeah, I've been backpacking for like the last 4 years, so I rarely ride in the car. And then when I do get in the car, like I get super sensitive. It's like anything that happens just fucking starts triggering me in a way. It's like, yo, what the fuck's going on?
Man.
But then like this dude just fucking speeds into like do not enter spots. I'm like, what the fuck? Who says do not enter? And then I start getting like really
There was like
anxious.
at
and
least
I'm
two
like,
times that you were like, take your time or something, and I was like, no time or something,
Yeah,
and like
bro.
I interpreted like left for right, and
yeah, bro, I said left and you
Gotta
went fucking
take your
right.
time. Gotta
Into like
take
a
your
one
time.
road.
Gotta take your time behind the wheel.
Yeah, bro. That just pisses me off, bro, because you can fuck around however you want, but don't do it when I'm in the car. Do it when you're in the car.
so.
You know, I don't want to die because somebody's
No, I
like,
don't want to be a bad
yo,
driver.
dog, this fucking live stream content. Check. Boom! I get hit by an 18-wheeler on my side.
I mean, that happened with Lane Duck G.
Yeah, exactly.
That happened. We saw that reflection of it happening in his visor, in his
Jesus.
aviator glasses. It's fucked up. And he said, I'm never gonna fucking IRL ever again. He just walks around if he does do any IRL, but
Yeah.
he mostly has done like just sitting behind a computer streaming and stuff. But, you know, once you start streaming, you still want to plug away, even if something like that happens. And so you kept going on. This guy Lame Duck G in Hollywood area kept doing gaming streams and stuff. And I never knew if it was a meme, like that he crashed, or it was real. And I finally got word like, oh, it was totally real. Like he was in the ICU, like he got into some major injuries. So it really can happen. I mean, it's the distraction.
It's simple to happen with a mere texting. Nothing else. It's all you need to do is shoot off a text, look up, and that car to slam his brakes on in front of you, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You know?
How was it?
I'm
Or
enjoying
that
it.
person
Very
behind
good.
you. Or that person behind you. You know, you have to slam your brakes on, you know, due to the traffic, and the person behind you is doing it.
Yep.
That's the other side of it. It's a 50-50 thing with accidents, you know?
Yeah, I could notice a lot of people like
Half
smoking
the
bud in the
accidents you're
car
gonna
and
be at
stuff.
fault
Like
with,
you
the
never know
other
what they're doing.
They're
When
going to
they're
come from out of the blue. You're going to have nothing to do with them. You're going to be the victim. Those are the ones that really suck. The ones that screwed up my girlfriend's back.
Yeah, that's why I can't really. I don't like cars at this point. I think I'm over cars.
So what are you doing? How do you travel on?
Craigslist. I take Craigslist. I either take like, I rarely fly, or I'll take like not like a hitch, but it's called the ride share, where you kind of like set it up. So it's kind of like you're hitching a ride, but you already pre-set it up, and you just pitch in a couple $2 for gas.
Sure. You mean off Craigslist?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Ride share off of Craigslist.
Well, how do you know the driver's going to be a calm driver?
I know, man, but I hope for the best. If not, I give him the same episode I gave him, but worse. Pull over! I'm calling the troopers.
Let me out.
Yeah,
You're going to Spokane. You're going to Walla Walla.
yeah, right?
There's somebody in Spokane that hijacked a car in a dealership on a test ride, and they were taking him to Walla Walla, which is quite a ways away.
A test drive?
And they were saying, I'm here to purge the demons and take them inside me or something. They were fucking nuts, man. It was a gnarly story. It happened only a couple months ago.
Are you saying they were
They were on a test
alone?
drive, and they
Were they alone in
basically
the car?
they hijacked the dude that was doing the test drive,
Oh,
like
yes,
a
that's
car
bizarre.
dealership guy.
And they live
And he was like, no, it wasn't even live streaming. It was just like,
Oh.
someone was just like mentally deranged. And they're like, I'm here to purge the earth of the demons and like take them within inside myself or
There's some
something.
super
Like,
weird people in this world.
crazy shit. And the guy was like on the phone at the police the whole time, like trying to get this person to pull over. I'm going to Walla Walla. Like,
There's some super
that
strange
cult of
people in this
Walla
world.
Walla.
Damn. That's crazy stuff.
Are you familiar with the cult of Walla Walla?
Yeah, from the
Positive,
chat.
negative guys. Those guys are all streamers too. I've been told once that I was like a streamer. Because I like keep up on stuff. I was a heavy viewer, you know, like I want to say before I kind of, you know, started streaming more than I probably watched stuff. I don't like to get too far behind on like the juicy drama of stuff going on. Like, you know, but you know, it's not that important. I think creating content.
I feel like that's how robots are created. And instead of you focusing on your stuff, you're like still like trying to, like, what's still going on here, and then you get like really, really into it. Like, that happens to a lot of people on Reddit.
I've definitely drifted away from like feeling like I need to watch what everybody does. You know, like as soon as Paul kind of split off, and then the group was like not as tight, like as one group that you would watch as far as all the streamers that were around him. It let me like expand to like, okay, I feel like I'm more gravitated to like watching stuff that Bjorn does more than like, and then like Blade kind of grew on me, and then there was like all the sexual assault accusations and stuff that happened with him. I'm like, oh fuck, he's finally growing on me, and then this happened, and then that all happened to be just kind of like this lady Gucci's is like, you know, just Discord like kind of controlling her, and it's like, you know, it's like, I don't know, that's kind of where I left off a bit, but you know, I'll pop into EBZ's chat and be like, greetings from Bellingham, Washington, I'm a small creator, and he'll like, you know, he'll read my shit out, and I'll be like, clip it and be like stoked, like he actually said my name like super good pronunciation, like not a lot of people say like I don't know, he like pronounces stuff good or something, but the Oshlaposh is like, I don't know how he got that, but just kind of phonetically spell it out.
Yo, Schmiggy, what's up, dickhead? My boy Schmiggy Schmadler, what's going on, bro?
Is that Gooner or Tyree Sneed? Burger Planet stole van life from Austin Oshaboss. Life's Maverick is my spirit animal. Gucci's will never admit it publicly, but we are a thing. What's up, Playboy?
Schmiggy, I know you guys are a thing, man. Remember when we all had that three-way party? We went to Vegas. Ask Schmiggy about the me, Schmiggy, and Gucci's.
What happened?
Yeah, tell him, Schmiggy. Tell him the story.
Schmiggy's a streamer too. There we go. Streamer. Everybody in here is already a streamer. Benny Mac, Kiwi Andy. He's doing a huge van build. He's doing a crazy van build. He's already got a diesel heater. He's got like a 310 solar panel. He's setting up. He's got like an XL 5-speed Ford Transit. He's down in New Zealand doing all this stuff. He must be kind of balling out to have all that stuff. Sean 81, I think that somebody came from yours. Jab Glass has been a solid viewer, watching my driving. I was at Anderson Split P. He left when I took a jump though. He's like, I gotta go. Archilisex, he's a streamer. He's gonna be coming back. She wasn't allowed to film. There were like 2 wells flopping around. Gucci's watched. I don't know what that means.
That was all of it right there, bro.
2 whales flopping around. What does that mean?
Yeah,
you and Gucci's? What do you mean Gucci's watched?
You didn't pick up the subliminal message here.
We all went to a complimentary continental breakfast and had girls with butter and salt and pepper. Oh, this is good. Everyone's sleeping. Schmiggy Schmaler. He's been stream sniping people. He's been out there. I think, hasn't he done, he's out there in New York.
Who?
Schmiggy? Or he's close to there?
DC.
Hasn't he been doing streams with Carl and stuff?
Washington, DC, bro.
Was it Smiggy and Gucci's from New York?
No, bro, you trust me, DC.
I know, but hasn't he done streams with Carl or no? For some reason I thought he's been on Carl's stream.
He hasn't.
Who the hell is the dude that Carl has on sometimes? There's like a homie that he has. I thought it was Schmiggy.
Carl has his own cast, bro, because he's got his New York people.
Everybody's been telling me that Portland Andy even told me that he was going to New York last night. But apparently it was a whole troll.
Of course it is. Yo, Nate, what's up, bro? What you mean I'm cheating on you, bro? Get out of here with that baby mama bullshit. You heard this guy? I'm cheating on him. Yo, okay.
Content and interactive. Thank you for that.
Dinner with Austin.
Yeah, I guess because like we're two streamers, and it's like
I made caramel.
everybody gets jealous sometimes. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Nate 420.
but like Nate 420 is a local.
Did
How do you say the name of your restaurant?
Vivace.
How do you say the?
Vivace.
Yo, Nate, when you're out here in the Pro District, bro, come out to Vivace with your wife. Yeah, he's one of my personal viewers. He lives out here with his wife.
Okay.
Yeah,
Crepes and coffee. Crepes and coffee.
yeah, crepes and coffee, not creeps and coffee.
Hopefully not.
Dab Glass I invited out last night. He's from
Who?
Portland too. Dab Glass.
So what's up, Dab Glass? Where's the sessions at?
Dab Glass, yeah. He said he was in pain today and he had to take an Oxycontin, so he's probably not gonna. He wasn't gonna be coming out.
He's a liar. He was just saying that because he knows that you would actually be up here today. He's trying to pull the same bullshit that he looks it on me.
Dude, I got bummed out about Portland Andy, but it's like, fuck, dude. If he's gonna be trying to like not stream, like I saw how he acted with you. You were trying to stream, he was trying to stream. That's like, dude, I'm gonna stream. Like, if he's all pissed off about that, like, I don't even need to bother.
Like, I feel like honestly, bro,
And
sometimes.
how he treated you, I don't even
Bro,
feel like.
I feel like sometimes I'm better off in life not talking about certain shit because it just doesn't matter. It makes no benefit in the moment. You know, unless it's contributing to something good, I don't want to care about it, bro.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, don't like feed the negativity. Bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like I've already experienced my fair share of everything and all the fucking drama, and it's bullshit in the end, bro.
Sorry for.
You're better off just doing your own thing in the end because that's how you actually succeed. If you rely off of fucking everybody, you get jack shit.
Sorry about Oregon City and the shit that happened there.
Oh no, you don't gotta apologize. It's not your fault.
I wanted to almost say something like, but like I wasn't like I didn't want to like harsh on anything, but I was just kind of like, this doesn't seem like it's adding up. But like I didn't even really get what was going on. Like you figured it out before I figured it out, but I was just kind of like what the hell?
It was whatever, man. I'm kind of past that.
I'm just saying like
It's a
that
bummer 'cause,
town
like-
seemed really like not a good fit for you.
Yeah, I
just-
know, I
even
just-
if it was.
Yeah,
real,
but I
even
still,
if it was real, it didn't seem like that town.
it's not that, bro. It's just I didn't.
Well, that was
I
not.
didn't really
That was
care,
not
bro, to
good.
be honest. I just thought, fuck it, it's fuck Egypt. Who knows? They probably really actually own a dispensary in here, and I didn't even care, bro.
That was legendary though to walk in on those wheat fields, like the hemp fields.
Oh, yeah, it was alright.
That was pretty epic. I was like, "Have you seen this before?" He's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Really?" And he's like, "No."
Yeah, I wish that would have been a real job right there.
No, that would.
If I would have had enough money saved up right now, I would have been perfect.
Is that your backpack, please? Now you left it over there. We got an ice pick in there. Nobody's gonna fuck with him.
Yeah, but I need to sell it.
The guy with the ice pick. Oh my god. Follow him. He's gonna go on a spree. The Ice Buster. That was sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an old school one.
Margaret,
Howdy doody.
how you doing?
You guys chowing down on here?
Calm down. Nate 420 said, "I will."
You need more light?
We're okay.
I like the candles out here.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Absolutely.
Oh, that's okay. Worry about it.
Mando deserves all the free smoke, drink, dabs, clout, and money that comes his way. Unless that grandma was passed out and you groped her. What? Do you know the drama about Portland Andy? Like somebody was like involving the police. Like some old toothless lady was like, I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. I just figured that's like partly why Portland didn't really want to meet up with me. But like, let's be real, dude. He grows weed. Like, he doesn't want people over at his house. And if I was gonna hang out with him, I just like smoke and drink. And like, I don't smoke and drink, so at this point,
Hard to figure out what to do.
it'd be fun to meet him somewhere, even if it was a bar. But I don't know. I'm kind of over it. Like, maybe I'll see him on the opposite sides of the lines at an Antifa rally. Be my next milkshake. At the end of my milkshake. That's got Portland in one of the Antifa rallies. And the news like said on the news like a couple days later, they were like, anybody that's been milkshake or they were shitting milkshake. So they're like, you need to come forward. He was all like leaving it on his face and stuff for a while. It's like, oh god. Suppose they could have put cement mix or something in there, but yeah, him and Mando has gone to these like rallies in town.
Oh, like
they'll
that.
get blown up on viewers and stuff. And you have some good fun time because you're like you act like you're on
the angry people rallies, like.
Oh yeah. Like and the police got gnarly on the last one because they were like openly
They were allowed to fight.
They're
back this time.
openly like the police were.
I just said it. Yeah, the
Yeah.
cops are actually able to like react this time. Like every other previous event that's happened so far, from my experience, police has always been told to stand down.
Oh really?
And now police has been getting so much backlash from like the country, media outlets, and everything that even Ted Wheeler himself is kind of like getting backlash. So he's kind of like telling cops now, and everybody's like, look, you guys could fight back now. Like you guys could, start doing whatever you have to do. So. Yeah, now it's becoming more and more active between cops versus people.
This is after that nationwide scary thing 6 weeks ago or so.
6 weeks.
Yeah, about a
It
month
was
or
in
2
the
months
middle
ago.
of August. There was a big
Wait,
rally.
Oh, the
ago,
August
month ago.
17th one. Yeah, the one that they told everybody to be closed for.
Right.
Nothing
So it was
literally
like kind of
happened
after that.
Yeah,
What
this
are you
one.
talking about now?
So far, I've been to 3 events. I've been to the Me Too protest in February. I went to the one that was August 17th that you were referring to. And then I just went to the global climate change one recently. That was like 20,000 kids apparently.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, the Friday.
Yeah, the one that
Friday
happened
school
last
day.
week. Yeah.
That's actually
And where
I
did
bought
they
it
get
at
it?
first
Was
time.
that
It was a coach bag.
Downtown Pioneer area.
Right.
Yeah, they usually hang out by Pioneer
I
and
had
then
a
they'll
cup of
cross
chowder
over the
and I
bridge.
balanced it on
separate
my
them.
purse and I totally spilled chowder.
there wasn't
I
violence?
excited. All over
Honestly, the only
everything,
time I've
like
ever
that
experienced violence at these events is always on the left. The other ones that honestly always have like some form of like confrontation or some type of negative situation happen, and it's always the left that has the fights. It's always the left that like has these big issues. And every time I go to broadcast it, I always follow it right because one, they're less likely to like actually try and gaslight me. Like the other day, they tried gaslighting me because I had my ice axe with me, and they're like, "Oh, somebody in this crowd is a Proud Boy. He's got an ice axe." And I'm like, "Oh, how am I a Proud Boy?" Like, so yeah, people on the left will make fun of you, and then they'll out you, or they'll try and gaslight you in front of the group. So
Also,
everybody
when you
turns
turn
against
light,
you, and then
it's
it makes you want to leave.
Fluorescent and
Yeah, it's a
halogen
big
lights,
psychological
they make
warfare.
people aggro.
Huh.
Yeah. Good.
And gaslight means just like get in front of your camera or something?
No, gaslight means
Starting shit with somebody.
yeah, like for example, like somebody came up to me and goes, "What are you climate deniers doing here?" So that right there is called a gaslight. Like there's
Oh, so
instigating.
it ruins your
Yeah,
feed
they're
because
instigating against you, but then they're making you seem like you're the opposite ideology, and now you're the problem. So that's what gaslighting is. It pretty much just opens up a flame for everybody to just start throwing matches in.
Look at that.
Oh,
If I was
yeah,
even gonna try it.
Oh, cook it. Well, what about the
I
dick?
don't think it's a good idea.
Spotted dick?
I mean, it's a dessert.
You gonna eat dick for
still
dessert?
needs to be cooked. I don't think we're gonna use it raw.
Wait a
She
minute.
doesn't carry those around usually, dude. She carry those. She brought them
Wait
here
a
for
minute.
you. Screw
Are
the
you
ants.
sure we
Screw
have
the
to cook
bugs.
the
I
sponge?
think yeah, I said don't burn it dry.
The bugs have to be prepared in a proper kitchen.
Then I'll
but-
just keep this.
but the spotted dick is ready when you are.
The new
Did you
item
see
on the
that?
menu.
You're commenting in there, so it makes it look like you're not even here. It makes it look like you're not even here. It's like the fake Mando. When you comment in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Shmiggy says I'm the fake Mando.
So the people that are talking to you on your feed,
Yeah.
You mean the
How
person?
do they do that?
The
They're on their,
person
they're
from
on their phone on
They
YouTube.
may be
on
telling
YouTube
you right
app.
now
Show,
because
show
they're
me your,
watching.
Oh, it's you have to have the YouTube app on your phone in order to do that.
Sure, it comes
Or
with
the computer.
Comes out that on the or
Okay.
computer.
Because
Yeah,
I
like
logged
just like
in.
when you're
I
on a
logged
tablet.
in.
When
I
you're on a
logged,
tablet.
yeah, I logged into YouTube, but I couldn't like make a comment like, "Hey,
Maybe you're
we're
like
trying
on
to get in touch
under
with you."
13
Something, yeah.
account, and then
Some
it's all my
lame.
stuff
Oh,
at
you might be.
18 or
You might
something.
be in.
Yeah.
If you did it on my camera or my computer, you might be in Cindy's account.
You're
Yes.
faster,
But,
better.
but she
She's
should
15.
be over 13. I don't know.
15.
What is it? Over 18? No, I don't know. Maybe. I
I
don't
might
think
be-
my
I might
stuff
be
gets
logged in-
age gated
my-
unless I
my
age
computer might
gate
be
it.
logged into Cindy's.
Oh, so you get.
But if
all
you're
that.
logged in, you can chat.
Oh,
Show her what the chat
You
looks
probably
like
were
just
not logged
on
in
your
then.
phone.
That's probably what it
Are
was.
you on it right now?
No, not yet.
It says like chat publicly at the bottom of the screen as a comment.
Did you have
So
it
like
back
it
in
looks
there?
like that.
what a
And
trip.
so you just like you hit there and then it bring up your keyboard or whatever. So
We need to pump this place
I
up.
think it's
man.
because
We're-
I don't
we're
have
gonna
the
have customers.
YouTube. I don't have the YouTube app in my.
I'm gonna take care of my employees, but I haven't made money in the last couple of years.
Yeah, you should try doing like a little silent party, man. Like a little silent disco party and get people to come back.
What does that mean?
It's
Silent
pretty much
disco?
like you get a whole bunch of Bluetooth headphones and you connect all the Bluetooth headphones to the same system, and then everybody can listen to the same song without you have to dealing about like noise complaints or the music being really out loud.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
look that up. It's
interesting.
called silent disco parties. You know.
Silent disco.
Yeah, or if like were you guys like
That's I hear what you're saying.
yeah, you know like
Instead of the music blaring, everybody's got the same tune in their ear.
Yeah,
That's a great
exactly.
idea.
I can also teach you guys how to make an iconic espresso that'll put you guys on the map compared to everybody else.
An iconic espresso.
And what's in or
iconic.
yes, but
What's in it? Magic. Magic.
magic. That's good.
Yeah, it'll cut cost on having to make and having to brew coffee, and people just leaving coffee. An espresso shot, it's made on demand, and that's guaranteed to like get people like that. I'm talking about the Cuban recipe. I'm Cuban, that's why. So we have the best espresso.
Oh,
There's a certain technique. It's a foamed espresso. I'm gonna tell you what you do, okay? Just don't tell nobody. You put the. They can look it up if they want it. When you go to make the espresso, what you have to do is you have to have 2 little cups, right? One of them with 1 spoon of sugar, right? And then the second is gonna be the rest of the pour. When you turn the espresso maker on, right, and you get that little first bit of foam that comes in, you want that to drip into the sugar that's already poured separate. And then you let that little foam hit a little bit over the top of the sugar, you pull it out, swap the cup, let all the rest of the espresso come in, and then you start battering that sugar. You start batter, it gets really, really, really thick and creamy. You're gonna get this foamy, delicious, rich espresso, yeah.
wow.
Yeah, and I promise you, 1 shot of espresso will it'll just spark you up. Like, yo,
Like rocket fuel.
yeah, we call it the liquid speed. Well, people call it liquid speed for us.
Yeah, probably put me to sleep so fast.
No, it'll
No, my
Interesting concept,
caffeine just kind of hits me like my metabolism. I think and the ADD, it's like the
Yeah.
opposite.
The
effect.
Cuban espresso.
Yeah, Cuban espresso.
Yeah, you could do that. You could sell it in the mornings, you know. You do like a little Sunday. You premiere the Cuban espresso, then you carry it at your restaurant, your coffee shop. Just have people come in on a Sunday or whatever. Like, there's so many ways to like really reach like the local market. It's just some people kind of get blinded like to what the options are, but there's so many options.
That's true, and then also just people get set in their ways like this is the only best way because they haven't been to Cuba. They wouldn't be familiar with it. And
can
that's-
go-
But
You
luckily,
can go
my
now.
parents are Cuban, so I got to experience that coffee here.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, there's like here's a quick Cuban breakfast: coffee and milk with bread and toast butter. You just dip it in your coffee, you eat it. That's your breakfast.
Oh, yum.
You know,
That sounds pretty good.
it is good.
Yeah.
You know, there's little tricks, like what you could do too, like as an idea. Like I was saying, like the bread and coffee dip. Like when people come here on the weekends, you just start them off as a little appetizer or whatever. Hey, would you like to try the new espresso? You bring them out a little bit of an espresso. It's like a really, really small teapot. You fill it, and everybody gets their own little shot. You know, just one per table. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Everybody's like, oh my god, we love it. How much? It's $2.50 per espresso. It's like, all right. You know, and then it costs you 1 can of Butelo, and that's probably like $9-10 for the can. You probably get like 50, 60 espresso shots out of him. Who knows? But there's a lot of things. But yeah, you're right. A lot of people they believe that their way is the best route. You know, but it's like how I tell people, 2 plus 2 equals 4. But it also doesn't mean that 3 plus 1 equals 4. The logic is just because you have one way of doing something and getting outcome doesn't mean that there's not another way to actually create that same outcome, or possibly even better.
Yeah, that's neat.
Possibly even better.
Yep.
It's not fake life's Maverick. He just commented. He's right here.
Portlanders seem to love their something new, something different, the latest. Yeah,
He's right here, dude.
Big, they love it.
It is. It's true. Everybody always wants to try something new, you know. So you give them something new.
If it's fake life's Maverick, click on his channel and it should be his real channel, dude. Hold down his name and go to
coffee shop.
go to
There's a lot. There's a lot you can do at this place. This has like super potential, you know. You can have like your own little dine-in. Everybody comes in at night, has a
Not fake, by the
nice
way.
little chill session. But then, if that was mine up there, like on a little piece of it, I'd put like a nice little comfy couch, like something you could just sit in, like lay back and just read a book or whatever.
That's our employees. That's like
Everyone
pretty much
says
number
couch.
one on our employees
But if
list.
we start turning
What can we
things
do to
over
improve
that all the
this?
tables are full all night, then and having
Yeah,
a
no, of
couch, you
course.
kind of lose the tabletop real estate to
When
like
it starts
selling
raining, it's just
plates
like
of food.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is happening soon.
But we've been talking a lot about the weekday nights where Vivace isn't open as late to maybe start doing a dinner service, but like nice, like home style kind of.
like one entree kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like
Keep
a
it
beautiful,
simple.
yeah,
Prime
a beautiful,
rib would
a
be
beautiful
bomb.
wine, or like we went to this one restaurant. It was in Brownsville, Oregon. And she made it was just her. She was
Was it her
cooking.
by
She was
herself?
waiting on tables. It was
Running the show all
lovely. It
by
was
herself.
delicious, but it was simple pasta with clams. I mean, very lovely
That's it.
with parsley with garlic.
Nice.
Just the simple and delicious. Everyone was happy. Bread, salad. What else did? And didn't we share an order?
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
You can start something here called community nights, but instead of 2 words, one night, communite. And you kind of get like locals to just come out, hang out, and just like try and turn it into like the place that people want to come out to like after work. And instead of have a beer, maybe have like a different alternative, you know. But like what I would have said, like with the sofa thing, how I would play into it is kind of make it like when people come in, be like, oh, are you here for dinner? Or are you here for like, you know, just to hang out? And the people that just want to hang out, have a nice little quick appetizer or whatever, they eat here. Or the people that eat here in this little couch, they have their own little menu, you know? So it's like quick little meals for them, little quick bites where it's like, example, grilled cheese and a Kool-Aid, you know? You give them their own little menu, and everybody has their own little kickback menu, and there's the restaurant. You know, but it doesn't steer too far from what you already have going on in the kitchen.
Right.
So it's not going to throw the work in 2 different directions.
Or the inventory, of course, you want to try
Exactly.
to keep ingredients to
Of course.
the similar things that go into the different dishes. But yeah, for sure. So right now we're just in a kind of an exploration mode and planning how we're going to be making changes.
Little by little. I think
We want to do soup for sure.
soup would be cool.
People love soup when it starts getting cold and rainy. Right now, this is like dreamy,
I eat
nice
soup.
weather.
I eat soup in the hot weather too. I'll
Doesn't
have
matter.
hot things. I don't know what's an old-fashioned thing to have really hot food
Actually, I've heard
in
someone told me
the
that
hot weather,
when
and
you
I
drink
eat
something
it,
ice
and then it
cold,
cools me down. I don't
ice
know why.
cold makes you hotter because your body has to work
It works more.
to
Yeah.
cool down.
But I'll eat clam chowder. I'll eat split pea any weather. I was coming up here, 100-degree weather. It was 9 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock by the time I got seated at Anderson Split Pea. Nobody was there.
And how much did you pay, like, for a bowl of split pea soup at Anderson's? I know it's
Okay, well,
Anderson's,
let's
but-
be real. It was $12.50 for like a salad, a bowl, and something else. But it was $12.99 for the bread bowl and all the toppings. But when I put all the toppings in there and I was eating it, and I put the croutons that were one of the toppings, it was kind of weird. It could have been sour cream or something. And then I put some saltines in there. I was getting to the point where I was like, shit, I need more soup in there because I just kind of watered it down
What time
with
you guys open
toppings
on
and
weekends?
bread and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I like went to the
Here's an
kitchen
idea.
and I was
Go
like,
find
hey,
a
can I
local
get
bike
like
shop?
another cup of soup
Find local
to
bike
put in
shops
there?
around here, right? And then actually, it's a good idea for you.
So like
find
I
local
was over
bike
at the
shops
kitchen
and then
and they
set
like
it up
kind of
that
alerted
maybe
my
instead of opening up
waitress
at
to come
8
and grab
a.m.
it. She
you
just
have
took
Sundays
my
you
plate,
open up at 7,
right over to one of their
so
little
that
side
all the
stalls,
local
like,
cyclists that are
refilled
going
it
for a
up.
long
Oh,
ride, they
they
can stop
actually
here
filled
for
it
a
up.
quick
I
fill
filled
up,
it back up.
whether it's
Because I had
water,
like gotten halfway
coffee, or
down
like a
and it
quick
was kind of like,
croissant,
it was just like,
quick crepe, you
it was
know.
like ham, bacon,
Those are options. Get
cheddar
in contact with the
cheese,
cyclists because they love
croutons, and
coffee.
chives that go in there. It would
That
have
could
been
be
nice
another
to have
group you
sour
could talk
cream
to.
for
Right.
Sure.
And I'd put like saltines in there and I like scraped the bread off the side so it was like really bready.
I'm so glad I like sour cream.
Yeah.
It's like such a Lithuanian staple.
Yeah.
Like
There's sour cream.
women who don't like sour cream probably don't last very long.
Totally off topic, but when you guys backed out of the house, you almost hit this dude. Like he was like thinking you guys were letting
Oh
him go.
yeah, I was curious about that.
No, I was watching the traffic. I never walk unless I have eye
Looking for a
contact with the
pedestrian
driver.
of
Yeah,
all
So that's
places.
just
looking for
dumbass.
pedestrian.
No, no, I was like,
Yeah,
sorry, dude.
that's big.
That's stupid.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
well,
he
he's
like stopped
stupid.
for a second, like he thought you saw him or something, but you didn't. So I was just,
Yeah.
just out.
Good drivers are good drivers even when they're walking. And
So,
honestly, like I had to be careful so I couldn't get sighted.
But on the other note
Broadsided.
of the soup, we went to Anthony's, which is like iconic Seattle restaurant in Bellingham. They have the Bellingham version. They have the Hearst Fire version, which is like the more like hamburger kind of like cheaper version. Then they have Hearst Fires, or then they have Anthony's, which is like seafood kind of specialty. It's the nicest restaurant as far as I know in Bellingham. Maybe there's nicer ones. Maybe there's more expensive, but it's like the nicest. It's the nicest chain. That's for sure. I don't have too many, but they were like $7 for a cup, and then the bowl. I don't know if it was much bigger than this. Was like $14. So like at Anderson's 50, and just like comparison
Right.
to like what the cost of having it in a bread bowl for $12.99 was like.
They're doing that all day
It was
long,
like 14 even out the door with tax. And you know, I had to tip a couple bucks for them topping the soup off because I figured that, you know, that would be at least
So
another
do you
charge.
eat the bread bowl when you're done, or do some?
I scrape the inside out a little bit
Yeah.
and add it to the soup. But they have a nice big chunk of the bread that comes out of the bread right there, buttered and toasted. And then they have like a nice little like thin cap off the top that's also like there toasted.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I like the glazed bread, but I also like the crispy top that was off the top. It was kind of these two side pieces of bread. So I didn't feel like back in the day I would like garbage gut the whole bread bowl down. But like I don't know, I took a bite out of the outside and almost just ruined it. I poured it out.
Oh yeah, that's enough. Wow.
I almost shotgunned the bread bowl. Ate a big bite out the side and it just came out. I would have had to ask for a new one.
I would have not been happy.
It was like a little plate. Like it would have just spilled everything.
It's like the Beverly Hillbillies over here.
Yeah. I hate those cars. Dude. They set off every fucking alarm.
Oh, is that the old pickup? Or is that a,
Oh, it is. It is.
is
It is.
yeah,
I thought that was like.
check it out.
I thought that was like
Check it
4
out.
motorcycles.
It's a Dodge.
Oh, my dad wants one.
Like
Like that.
the
Oh my
40s.
god, it looks mean. It looks so mean. The front grill. He's gonna come out this way. See, I'll see him.
Looks like he came out
I
some
can
barbecue.
smell him from here. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Barbecue
1940s.
Hey, what if you guys did on a weekend like a coffee taste party? Like
what?
a coffee taste test party type of thing, you know?
We gotta figure out weekdays because weekends are where we make our cake. But Monday through Thursday, that's where we're hurting. But what do you think? A coffee taste party?
Yeah, like a coffee taste event, you know, like where locals just come out like once a month.
That's something we can totally. Yeah, that's the same truck.
Mary Jane's.
Hey, you guys could set something up like every month, like the first, second, third, or fourth week, whatever you want to do. You have people come out to like test out like new beans that you have come in. You know, so maybe
Yeah.
like find people in the area that have their own
still
coffee
full from all
production.
that stuff we
You
ate
feature
earlier.
them here,
It's like-
and then everybody gets a taste out of new coffee once a month. Like these are new coffees,
Oh.
but how you do
Did
it
you eat the
is you make it a
applesauce?
member service for people who are
you
members of the
applesauce
place or like you know
Oh,
certain
yeah, my
you know, members at the end of the day, those are the ones that get
yeah, I
access. Some
had
people
to,
want
yeah.
to sign up for your membership, and then when people
But
sign
I'm
up for
okay.
your membership, they get like a
he
free
brings me home
coffee.
crepes a lot.
And it's just gonna be like one standard
But I
coffee that's
haven't
already
tried all the
brewed
different
and
ones.
Sure.
You can get another one. I'll show
never
you.
know.
Yeah.
Like maybe the lemon one.
We serve stumped on coffee, and they actually
What is
would
it?
probably work with us to do
Lemon
like
juice.
cupping.
You
Oh,
can
you're
do
like
that.
me. You
Powdered
can read. You
sugar.
can read from far
You
away.
can sell
I'm
little
super
packs of
corporate from
coffee
far
so
away,
people
and
who get it
are
like every
"You
month,
do
the
that?"
first
Yeah,
week
I
is
can
They're like
totally
this.
do
Like,
it.
look at
you
it.
create
I
it
can
like
see it over your
whenever
shoulder.
there's a
Can
new
you do it?
coffee
I'm
taste test,
totally
the day
utilized from
after
far
that
away,
coffee's
but close
tested
up,
out
it's
at
like
night and for the
Oh,
morning,
you got farsighted.
that's when you start selling that for
Yeah,
one whole week.
so-
You're
You're
bringing
like back
Stumptown
up.
coffee, and then people could buy Stumptown coffee. You know, you create like a little shelf,
something in their
and
tip
bloop.
jar.
That's what I would do personally. Like if this was my operation, I would definitely do something like that. Do a monthly taste test for members, people who drink coffee at here, like the Vivace connoisseurs type of thing. You know,
Sure.
you do something like that. You know, and then you get people to sign up for your membership. They try everything out exclusively before the night before it drops, and then when it drops, everybody else is open to it.
Yeah. Stumptown will be behind us and something like that. That'd be nice.
Have you heard of the raw? Like raw beans or something? Like a whole different direction? I don't know. Like, seems kind of crazy. Were you telling me about the Ethiopian style?
Mm-hmm.
Where they have the husk of the coffee bean.
Well,
They roast the whole husk of the coffee, like the
no,
coffee.
they don't roast it. Well, but
Or they have the.
after
I'm not
the
a
beans
coffee
after
person,
the
so
beans
I
are
don't
picked,
even know
they're
what to do the
dried,
first thing.
and in most African countries they dry it with the fruit on the bean, and therefore the bean absorbs a lot of the juices, and it very much changes the flavor of the bean. Can taste to people that aren't like expecting it. It can taste very sour, or fruity, which is not what's normally associated with coffee, because most people here anyways are used to Central Americans.
Mando, don't tell. Mando, don't tell.
Smooth.
Stolen Valor Andy your secret
Who's
recipe.
stolen Valor Andy?
Because I've been wearing. Because when I get into hard times, I put on my military uniform from my friend. I had to use a microwave and I got shut down in Shasta Lake, and I had to go to an AM PM to try to use a microwave and to cook our meal. To cook our meal the biscuits and gravy and the pancakes.
Your meal.
Your meal that
That
you
was
gave
my meal. I
to
gave
me.
it to you, so therefore it's
Our
your
meal.
Your meal.
Our meal.
Your meal. Your minions.
I got kicked out of Shasta Lake, some stupid grocery store. They're like, this guy that's not buying anything wants to heat something up. I'm like, I didn't say I'm not buying anything. I'm like, you guys consent to being on YouTube? They're like, no. Whatever. Okay, so I went down and I found this insurance agency.
Did you ever get a break from him? Did you ever give you enough of two breathers between his words?
For years at a time.
So I went down and tried to find this microwave at an insurance agency, and then I came back and I yelled some things I don't want to repeat at the place, and there was a cop on the other side of the road, just what the hell did that guy just say? He's like, I can't stop him. He's leaving our town.
Might as well just let him leave and that's it.
Shasta Lake. That was in the middle of nowhere, nothing to do with Mount Shasta, still in the valley kind of area. Don't go to Shasta Lake grocery store. There's only one. They had the Chester's chicken that I couldn't keep down for. That they have at all the gas stations. It's I'm expecting okay, they have fried chicken, right? No, it's all this kebab chicken. And all the guys that are there at these gas stations are all East Indian kind of maybe they like the kebab stuff. There's Mandarin or barbecue version. It's chicken nuggets on a stick that have been just dipped in this Mandarin.
You dip and you consume.
Yeah, no good. I didn't make it out of the parking lot.
Aye.
And they had showers there, and I was gonna take a shower to clean up. So until I got to Flume Creek, I was stopping at every creek. Next creek down the road, I was stopping in the middle of the freeway on the side ramp to try to clean up. It was so bad. And I got to Flume Creek, and it was golden. I brought my soap down there. It was 46 degrees. It was freezing. 31 degrees probably in the water. And I was like, okay, think about the Wim Hof technique. Think about all winter when I'm going to be showering in the lake. And it's going to be snow on the ground. It's going to be nothing. The sun wasn't even. The sun wasn't even up. The Wim Hof is
crazy, man.
Is this new guy? Cold weather and cold water exposure revigorates our bodies, like just senses to protect itself and
wakes up the
redoes
nerves.
our immune system and it was crazy that I went there on the way there and I'm like, why is this trash can here? The last road down I saw this bear crossing sign. There's a trash can there with no crosswalk. Yeah,
Wow. Okay, let's go run over. Empty bus.
So I was like, why isn't there this bear cover on there? And I came back through on the way back, and the trash didn't have anything really in it before, but it had stuff in it. Since I'd been there, it had been all ripped out and just like scattered. And I was like, oh man, the bear's there. And people at the next gas station said, oh yeah, there's a bear that hangs out there, the resident bear. And I saw this spot where I parked where there was like a skid down the hill, like, you know how like the beaver run, like the otters will make like on the riverbank, they'll make it slide down. Like it slid down this one spot. And it was just like obvious it wasn't a person, like just kind of coming out of the woods out of nowhere. And so I like went up. It was really slippery and hard to get up. But I went up to try to like inspect a tree for, you know, a bunch of bear hair like that had gotten through there because it really was thick with like hardwoods and stuff.
He's an Eagle Scout, you know.
I was like telling them all the plants and stuff I'm going through on this little hike. I'm speculating on these mushrooms, but LBMs, little brown mushrooms. These are probably good. You can take one of these and treat your friends.
It's a classic line.
Like all these ones I've score printed. I haven't never gotten anything but black. That's probably toxic. You want purple? I had her order another crate to share with us. This is like snowberries. You can eat one to trick your friend, but they're actually poisonous. He's like, dude, all your friends are gonna die. We were finding deadly nightshade and shit in the woods. This is my uncle. I found deadly nightshade like growing intertwined with his cherry tomatoes, and they almost look the same.
Cracks me up.
Oh, let him smell it.
Look at you like cannabis?
You like it?
Oh, you can't do that here. Can't do that here.
No, that's why I have it. No.
Just keep it covered.
I'm in the curing process.
Oh, really?
It's it's the Northern Lights.
You're curing it in there? No kidding.
Well, you
Yeah, everybody got
you
hung
dry
out.
and then you
Yeah,
cure
everybody
it.
got dried. Now I'm just curing it, and then I have it in here in a dark place with a humidity control packet.
Wow, is that crazy?
It is.
Have you done this before?
It's my first time. I want to get into the cannabis market, so that's why I'm kind of like taking this chance to learn.
How did you
Get
how
it?
did you figure this out?
My friend, she grows. She has like a little bit of a homegrown setup. So she has PTSD, so she just likes to grow her own medicine. So then the other day was my birthday, my 27th birthday, and I've always wanted to learn how to trim. So she saved me like two branches, and I learned how to trim, and then everything I trimmed I got to keep.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was probably like one of the coolest things I've got.
So he's curing it inside of here.
You should let him smell.
It's already.
Don't uncover it. Or don't like uncover it, for the purpose of privacy. Is this lemon?
But not if it's.
There's
not if
lemon
it's
with
gonna have it.
strawberries.
Today's a cure day number 1,
Wow.
so it's not gonna be like potent, but
Sour. Good though. The lemon is very strong.
actually it's picking up a little bit of smell. It's picking up a little bit of life.
Oh yeah, it's strong.
Yeah.
Crips are unique.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Now you saw my strawberry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Juicy nugs.
So I'm waiting for it to heal up, and then you can't see nothing in there.
I'm trying to remember what strain they had that's small.
Good.
No one likes it.
You can smell it from there, right? Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, it's stinky.
I'm glad it. I'm trying to. That's the thing, because like the girl that she let me
let her
trim, she doesn't believe in like the humidity pack. She doesn't do none of that stuff. So and I said, I was like, okay, look, you grow your method. We're gonna meet up in 6 weeks. I'm gonna use my method, and we're gonna see which one actually works. And like today, I woke up and I'm like, dude, I can see trichomes on this thing like glazing up already. So the humidity control definitely is magic.
Huh.
Yeah,
Did you trim it wet
Humidity
or
control.
was it already dried?
I'm dried out.
Okay.
Yeah, it was dry.
I believe in drying it on trimming it after you dry it.
Yeah, no, I'm actually getting into it, man. Like, hopefully, if my business idea goes through, I'm gonna be in every dispensary, smoke shop, without even having to grow nothing, dude. No worries about the feds, nobody.
You're designing a product. I don't need to know what it is, but
Oh yeah, I'm designing a product that's gonna help every single cannabis user, without them even realizing how much it really helps them.
wow, excellent.
I'm pretty much designing storage containers and options to carry and transport cannabis for people who are everyday users. So like, there's nobody out there like really making products for cannabis users in that form. So now I'm coming into it where I'm gonna design pouches, cases, bottles, everything they would need. And I'm never gonna have to grow a plant in my life. I'm never gonna have to worry about federal regulation, nothing. My
Well, you
product's
know-
gonna cost me 30 cents a piece.
During the gold rush, the guys that sold the shovels made a lot of money.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Shit. They did. They made
Mondo will
most
smoke
money.
the whole jar by tomorrow night.
And eggs.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Exactly. The guys that sell supplies are the ones that make the most because everybody needs a supply. You know?
No, I like that idea with the containers.
Yeah. Yeah. Once
There's,
people actually
there's so
see,
many people that have come out with them, but the ones with like community control, the only ones on the market right now are these like weird stainless steel containers. They don't
It's
look
not even
super.
good, dude.
They don't look super airtight, but they
Dude.
have the humidity like balancer
No,
packets
I'm-
like they build in. And
that-
they don't seem like.
I'm not touching none of that.
They don't-
That's
I
not
know,
the
I'm
market
just-
I'm going into. I'm not creating like containers from like home storage. I'm talking about like portability containers. I'm talking about like bags to transport it.
I know,
When
they're
you-
just using
when
cheap
you go to a
boxes.
smoke shop,
I know, but
they're gonna give you my bag, not
I've
a
been the kind of
basic
smoker
bag.
that would carry a jar like that around. I'd carry an ounce around. Like I'd be
yeah,
that
but
kind
that's
of
just me
smoker.
because I'm a weirdo. You know,
No, I'm just
the
saying.
only person that carries around a mason jar with weed.
No, but I would also carry a jar that was about this big, and it would be packed every morning, repacked to the top, and people would be like, "Why do you carry that much with you?"
Yeah.
It'd be one of those, even though it's just little jelly ones. It's about
But why
like,
would you
about this
repack
big.
it? Why'd you repack it?
Because
to
I'd
carry it?
smoke down to fucking one finger by the end of the
Yeah, but
day, and
the
then
point
I'd
is, the point is to cure it, let it grow, and let it get cured.
Well, no, I'm just
You
saying,
can't
like,
smoke
like
it
I'd
out.
already have cured weed. I'm not. It wouldn't be part of the curing process. I would just smoke. I'd smoke
I'm
tough.
kinda
and
just
be
like-
handing
I-
out nugs or this or that.
I think what I'm gonna do, bro, is I'm gonna just keep the weed that I have to cure, and then I'm gonna take a break from smoking until my cured weed is cured, and then I can enjoy my baby.
I think that's amazing. That's a very good idea.
I want to be able to experience all her receptors to my cannabinoids. I'm like, hit me, Northern Lights, light me up,
I want to see the aurora borealis.
dude. Imagine like you smoke Northern Lights, and all of a sudden you see colors, you're like, yo, what they put in this stuff? China must have advanced the levels. Imagine Chinese weed got you seeing lights.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, these guys had a strain that I've never seen before called
So
Power
yours.
Now. I've never heard of that.
There's a strain I've been trying to get my hands on. It's called Cinex.
I smoked that.
It's really good for like ADD. And
I
it's like
smoked
the
it
perfect
before
strain.
bed. I grew it. And I smoked it before bed, thinking I was gonna go to sleep. A heavy sativa. I couldn't sleep all night, and for whatever reason, I thought about my whole entire life online. And I was like, I never think about my life online unless I'm in front of a computer.
It's because you focus. It puts
And
everything.
then I was like able to, like, be like, okay, I need to focus this, and exactly like become.
I want to get Cinex.
I was like, why did I not think of this while I wasn't in front of a computer? Like, how is my brain not wired to
See,
that?
certain
That
strains
was quite a
actually
few
make you
years
think,
ago.
and some strains don't make you think.
And that's a sativa strain.
That's one thing I haven't liked about Oregon living up here. Like being able to smoke so constant. Like I feel like I have no resistance to it. I have no tolerance. I could smoke a whole blunt, a whole joint. I barely feel nothing.
You need to build your tolerance.
I need to stop smoking so I can have a tolerance again. But yeah, build your tolerance. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 month on, 1 month off.
I quit drugs and I just do shrooms now.
So
Every 3 years.
this is a popular crepe, right? I would say. I'm gonna feel a little bad. Sorry about this.
Once every 3 years.
I'll
Every
go
3
over here.
years.
I'll be
We
back.
No, no worries.
mind.
I'm good. You don't gotta worry about
We
it.
don't mind.
I want the second hand, please. They don't. Come on, it was like the ambience. They were like numb now.
Wow.
No?
No, you gotta.
We're
you can't-
we're perfect.
You just enjoy your world here at this table. Ah. Was that lemon juice and strawberry? Yeah, it's a nice combo.
I'm trying to think of like what would be like a good crepe if I made one myself. Like what I would call it.
So there's just egg in there, bacon.
Do you think you have any idea of why you guys have been losing so long? Like, do you have like maybe any
Oh,
ideas?
a large part of it is employee wages, quite honestly.
Here we go. Start the party.
And no changes. Particularly the
You guys have
price.
social media?
Not really. We're about to start working on that.
I can help you with that. That's what I do. I used to do social media marketing. You could do to promote it. If people check in, their next cup of coffee is free. You know, and you do
Yeah,
like.
I want to start doing that.
I know that costs you a lot, but what you should do instead of like what I would suggest is have locals like how the business do, have them drop off their business card, and then one business card is gonna get like a free weeks of coffee, 3 weeks worth of coffee. So they come in, they get a little cup of coffee for a week, you know, and then you do like something where if people check in on Facebook, like people come in and said, oh, I checked in at so and so, and then those people could qualify like. Whoever checks in could enter a raffle for like a free week's worth of coffee or a free breakfast, you know, complimentary, like stuff like that. And as long as you offer and you pitch that, people start to check in more and more.
Yeah.
And that'll push itself, and the next thing you know, you guys inflate. Excuse me.
We don't do any kind of grub up or anything like that. As
Yeah,
well.
that's garbage. You lose.
You don't do
money.
any what?
You know, they take a huge.
Yeah, you lose more
huge
money.
cut.
They take 35-40%.
What don't you do?
That's what I feel
Plus
like a lot of the
fees.
other businesses is going to. Yeah, because the other business is all.
Margaret, low key
I was at this
cleaning up people's
Indian.
plates.
I was at this Indian place across the street
Hungry.
for lunch, and there was 2 other patrons in there, and there was a pile of grub lunches going on. Dudes just going in and out, picking them up.
Like that's the
Pile
good
of
thing
what?
for sure.
That's
Like
an
there's an
Indian buffet.
increase.
It's like,
Yeah, but
I
people grab it.
wouldn't order grub up from an Indian buffet. You know?
Even though like
I
how
want to
many
grub at an Indian buffet.
how many crepe shops are on here?
Postmates, Grubhub.
Oh,
Yeah.
not a lot.
If you did get on Postmates or something like that, that would be your biggest benefit. Having that extra outreach.
The problem with the crepes though is that they don't travel well.
Yeah, sure.
That's
'Cause,
why.
like,
That's why I didn't agree to do it. You know, 2 years ago.
Do
3 years ago.
they approach you and stuff?
They get. Oh yeah, they've tried, but the crepes get all. You put them in a to-go box and they get all soggy
It's hard
and
to flip
funky,
and
and
flop
what
over.
the customer receives is not what we
Yeah, they're
serve.
not gonna be happy.
I wonder if
It's
you
not
can
it's
get
not
like a
getting
plate
sandwich. That's why we
like
want to get into
this
soups and sandwiches
that
this fall,
locks it in there.
because that can be a Grubhub menu.
Yeah.
You know, if we.
Well, you can
decide
make
to
your
go
Grubhub menu anything you want.
Yeah, it's just
You don't have to have the full menu. They never
that-
do.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like 7-Eleven has like 4 things that they sell, like a medium Slurpee, aspirin, and a freaking maple bar, and Sour Patch Kids.
You know what? Actually, why don't you try? You're a
Breakfast
business owner.
sandwich.
Why don't you try talking to other business owners around here? And why don't you guys create your own little network between each other?
Well, you mean our own delivery system?
You
That's
could.
what I'm thinking about.
But you can also create your own little network between each other. So, for example, breakfast, right? People come here for breakfast, and then you overhear somebody saying, "Man, I need to see a salon, or I need to get a haircut because Susie's wedding this weekend. I need to get a haircut. Hey, listen, I overheard you talking about da-da-da-da. If you go to this salon right down the street, they're part of, they're friends of ours. They'll take good care of you. Next thing you know, you just referred them. They got a client, and what you guys do is you guys provide each other with 5% back. And now how that works, what I mean by 5%, 2%, whatever you want to do, if you refer somebody to my shop and they make like a $500 order, right, and they just buy a whole bunch of stuff, I already have 3 to 5% already saved for you as like a little commission. So the more you start to send people each other your way, the more you start building up each other's like little stock profit, and then you invest that money that you make towards either like hosting like little events for like the neighborhood. So for example, like if this was my spot, I would talk to the two next businesses next to me. I'm like, hey, look, I'm thinking about doing like a coffee on the sidewalk business, like not like on a Sunday, right? Like 2 Sundays a month. You post up a little stand right there, and you have like either like a local Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or somebody. Instead of selling cookies, they sell cookies and coffee. You got me saying you have them out here, and then you kind of start incorporating. And next thing you know, you got more that come in like, oh my God, I heard the community over here. They do this and this and this every week, every month, and that's where you start to get people little by little. I've thought about other ideas. I've thought about people taking scraps and feeding the homeless, and then putting like spreading that campaign around town, and then putting a donation jar that says like, look, whatever you guys donate will go towards paying for the food that goes out to help the homeless, and everything wastes at the end of the night. You got your profit from the donation bin, but it all goes out to where it should go. Every idea from here on out is going to cost you.
Right on.
Sorry, I got you.
Oh, don't even worry about it.
No, this is a stabby part.
Ah, okay.
Call PETA. A dog bark. Call PETA.
See, I only have a bat.
A greased bat from Ram Ranch.
That's not my
I told him about Ram Ranch today.
You have
18
a bat though, don't you?
18 straight Marines
nice
and their
little-
Ford Raptors in the shower.
It's a blunt edge. Blunt edge.
So you're not eating the worms either?
We need to cook them, and I don't want to.
Okay,
I think.
Do it for like an actual
I can
stream. bro.
microwave them.
What's the cook?
No.
Do it for an actual stream.
We'll do it on a little stove in the
microwave,
van or
yeah.
something.
You know, you could do too. You could use my jet boil, that aluminum foil, put the worms inside, season them, and then just cook it in the aluminum foil. Put some butter in there.
Yeah.
Hot
garlic
buttered
for sure.
I think with
Can't miss the garlic.
with fried onions,
Have some buttered up
bacon and
spotted
sour
dick.
cream, it would be it would be bad.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't be bad with sour cream and fried onions.
Oh my goodness. Then you have to put
Or
bacon
what
in
about
if you
what
know
about
that.
wrapped in
Yeah,
like a
bacon,
little
fried
ravioli?
onions.
What are those called again? The
Koldunai.
kodulai.
Koldunai.
Kodunai. What about some pupa
Inside Calduna, yeah, you wouldn't know
That's
the difference.
wrong.
Like every other one.
That's wrong. We could do pelmeni with
We can serve them. We'll serve them to Gaila and we'll say.
Tell me the Russian version.
exactly.
Every country has their
That's
own
what I'm
dumpling.
Do a book.
Why don't we
reading.
have Calduna here? Oh my God.
You should do
We
that.
talked about it. I said he needs to get a lot of Lithuanian ladies together and we fill the freezer with them.
Grandma gave me a Calduna making like honeycomb thing, and my mom tried throwing it out, and I took it. And I just kept it.
Oh, the shape. The shape.
It's probably a
So
common
to
thing
cut,
to buy.
you
It's
cut
like,
Yeah.
them with it?
Yeah.
I think it's cut them, yeah. Or,
Those are
or, you,
daily
or you
ones.
stuff the.
They're tiny though. They're
Those are
tiny.
the ones.
Yeah.
Too much skin. I don't eat the skin on.
You know what?
after I've
Yeah,
had
a lot
a full
less.
bowl.
Yeah, that wasn't working because
Pick
there's
out the
too
meat.
much meat. Well, just not enough dough. Not enough dough with those.
Too much dough. No, not enough.
No, not enough.
Not
dough.
enough to put it in.
Not enough dough to make a nice bite. They're like small bite sizes versus a big koldunai, which really takes.
Is there a
2
size
bites.
difference between Calduna and Pelmeni? Because I've had some good Pelmeni that seem like they're the perfect Calduna size.
It's all about how you wrap them.
I know, but is there more dough in a Pelmeni, or is there any
It's all
difference?
about how you wrap them. It's really, you know.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about two? There's two different dumplings?
Well, like every country has their own dumpling. The Russian is Pelmeni.
Oh, okay, got it.
And
In
It's basically
Poland,
Calduna
they're
as
called
far as I know.
pierogi. The pierogis are generally huge.
they're generally a bigger one.
Really
Like the
big,
ones
like
I see at the
3 bite,
store, like
three
this.
bite.
What
Like
was
that.
the huge one?
Like those big old.
Was that huge? What
like
was the
those
huge
big old
ones we had at
gyozas
the?
Is that like the pierogi
And
is the
gyozas
Polish one?
are a Japanese version of it.
I think so.
Raviolis? Italian.
Raviolis Italian. Yeah.
Tortellini? Still Italian.
You could have it in like every language. On a big sign.
So what would be the American version? There isn't anything.
Macaroni
Chef
and
Boy
cheese.
R8.
Stuffed macaroni and cheese. I don't know. Oh, you got stuffed pizza
Crap,
crust.
yeah. Something gross, yeah.
What is it though? Is there even an American version?
I don't think so. Everyone has
Basically,
what's
Americanized
fucking American.
ravioli or something. What tortellini?
The tortellini.
That's Italian too.
No, Americans don't make stuffed pasta. Americans don't do that.
But they could. They could be the brand. We need to be inventing new foods.
Uh-oh.
You gotta have a light. No, don't worry about
No,
it.
you told me no.
Okay, there's this deep sarcasm. Like, this needs to be attended to, and it took me my whole life to figure it out, and
Okay,
so I
need
can
your
finally
lighter.
hang out with
The
you and
deep
not
sarcasm?
be like, offended every time.
Oh, you need a light?
Yeah. Don't act surprised. You
It's
told
no,
you
we need a new candle. You're gonna burn
I
yourself
was just
getting that
messing
one
with you. I was just messing with
I'm
you.
making this one work.
out. Michigan pasty, a meat hand pie.
Yo, why do you have that thumbnail, dude?
Does it offend you? Is it bad?
I mean, you're robbing my identity for your numbers.
I'm not. I'm trying to be
I want
authentic.
I want a
I'm trying to
15% cut of all your donation profits for using my face and saying Mando and Stone road trip. And you know damn well it was just yourself.
I'm not trying to
You
click.
know what this guy did?
I'm not trying to
He
click.
put a thumbnail for his picture, right? And he put me and him traveling together, so like my viewers would go to his stream.
But
It's just him the whole time.
that started. Well, I crossed your name off. I crossed your name off. I just felt like it would be bad to cross, like
No,
etch
my
you
friend,
out. I
no.
felt like it'd be bad to etch you out. Okay, I made that after we had decided to go to LA together, and
You did.
then we didn't go,
You did, but
and then we didn't go. So
let
I
me show
shouldn't
my
have used
witness
it.
over here,
I
my
shouldn't have
complaint
used it.
from the defendant's behalf. So
18 naked Antifa in a gender-neutral bathroom at Cider Riot.
son,
Cider Riot. What's happening at Cider Riot now? You don't know what Cider Riot is?
No.
Cider Riot is
Cider
a
Riot
bar here.
Yeah.
Oh, you know about it. It's
So look,
it's a
so this
bar
is what
with
he
an
did.
Antifa. It's kind of an Antifa bar, I guess.
Yeah.
We're in the weed field.
So you see, so this is his live stream right now. If we click it, right, that goes to his stream right now, right? But check this out. If you go back to his channel,
Using his identity.
he's using Mando and a Stone road trip, right? But nowhere am I crossed out. Or is it? So he's making it seem like
No,
this
I
broadcast is being-
updated it.
Dude, you
For, I
haven't
just
looked.
no, I only used that for tonight.
No,
I only used that for tonight, or for today, or something. When I was in the woods, I accidentally updated it when
Yeah,
I was in
it's
the
just for
woods.
today.
The woods. If I can use that for this one, that's
Yeah, no.
fine. But I'll take it off on the woods one.
The woods.
Yeah, I just cut that out, dude.
I thought I was gonna see you
you
5 hours ago. He thought I was gonna be here 5 hours. I told him when I was leaving Salem, and you were like waiting for me.
Take a deep breath, man. Take a deep breath. We're not going nowhere, man. We're all here. Nobody's leaving. Just take a deep breath.
All right, take a bite.
You guys keep on streaming.
Don't put no spotted dick on my shit, dude.
No, it's cool.
Don't put no spotted dick, dude. Chill.
It's just pupa.
Nah, dude.
Unbelievable.
It's just larvae.
Hey, you know what I told him?
Have you met Tony?
No.
This is Jeff's mom.
Oh,
This is Jeff.
hi. Hi. Mind, tell me your name again?
Told us.
Todas. Oh, nice to meet you.
As in for
I just
Taurus.
It's okay, it's okay.
How do you feel when you saw a car named after you? Mama, we made it in America. Ford named car after me.
Yeah.
We no longer have to hide my name.
Grateful to you.
How do you spell your name?
Yeah.
Like the Ford car.
Guy,
The Escort? No, the Taurus.
patient. So,
You wore this shirt on the blue. I'm like, you're gonna be a meme. If anybody can see it.
Yeah, I want to get some. I want to get like a soda.
You guys
What do you have, like Coke or Sprite
I've
or
been
Pepsi?
trying lattes
Coke or
all
Pepsi?
over
All homemade. Licorice. No, I don't know.
right at the top.
Go check it out.
great.
Well, good to see you.
Waiting for the
Tell me
other
it's
guy
Taurus.
to meet me right up the hill. My feet.
I'd come up there with you.
We went for a walk today, and it ended up like we ended up walking for 3 miles up and down.
Yeah, it took us on like what was gonna be a 5-minute walk.
Yeah,
And
but
we're
it's
like,
like,
it's a state. It's the only state park in
No, I
Portland.
did this walk.
It was like this place, Wacom Falls, that I go to all the time in
Incredible, and I
Bellingham.
thought, I don't
Take
know
my
if
son there
it's
sometimes to
but I
go
went
camping, and we're not
9
like
miles
supposed to camp there.
beach barefoot.
It's like in the middle of town in Bellingham. It's like pretty badass. Waterfalls.
Yeah.
I looked at Bellingham, dude. It's like super liberal.
But
It is. Is that a bad thing?
For me, yeah, I'll get kicked out of Bellingham.
Yeah.
Now I say, oh, I guess I'm gonna have
People like me don't do good in Bellingham.
In the city, it's liberal, but in the county, it's not.
Especially in the
So the majority of the county
night.
and the city makes it liberal because there's a college, and so it's got a really artificial population. Where in the summer, not that many people in the city, and right now it's like fall and like September, and school just started, and so that population just jumped back up with Western Washington University, which made the #1 school to live at in Washington State, and it made it #9,
You're getting ready to rev it up.
which makes me hate it less. But I went there. I ended up going there. I ended up going there out of all things. My dad's taught there since '91.
I'm kind of, I'm waiting.
I bet you don't mind. I bet you don't mind.
So you guys are chilling here for a while, or? Should I be making more sour cream later? Should I pick up onions on the way back? Like, just be ready. Be ready with the sour cream and the onions. A bowl of raw onions and a tub of sour cream. Midnight Lithuanian
I don't
snack.
think I can handle one more puke.
I'm so full I couldn't even fit
I
a
think
few
it's Spotted Dick actually sounds good. Like it's either chaser to that. I don't know. We're not. He doesn't want to eat that stuff.
No, it's fine. In fact,
If somebody donates $50, I will eat some raw pupa. And Mando gets 15% to watch.
You know what I told him would be a good idea too that you guys could try? Like try and talk to like local bike shops.
Stolen
Like,
Valor
you guys mentioned
thumbnail.
Sundays, but what you can do is take the extra profits from the cyclists that want to go out for that morning ride. Instead of opening up at 7, you open it specifically for them for an hour from 7:15 to 8. There's a special time for them. And all the local cyclists come in, they have croissants, coffee, espressos, whatever. And you just get a whole bunch, like, you turn this into the place where cyclists go to get coffee in the morning.
pre-ride.
Exactly, the pre-ride coffee, and then you kind of take that pre-ride money and you put that for the rest.
Yeah.
Or you could turn this into a weekly or bi-weekly book reading place. Where during the weeks, on Thursdays or Tuesdays, you get people to come in, hang out, read some books, have some coffee. You know, you switch it up and you can, oh man, I know exactly what you could do. There's these, they look like huge bean bags, but they're really not. And what you do is you take them and you just throw them over the air, you close them, and it's like a sack, and you just sit in it. And you don't have to buy no new seats, you just buy like 4 or 5 of those, and then during the weeks, during the nighttime, let's say like at 5:45, you take out a couple chairs and then you put those sacks down, and that's what people could use to sit and just chill, read a book, drink some coffee. Every idea is $50, so remember, I put that one up.
Every idea we use.
Yeah.
It's all being recorded.
It is, right here.
Yep.
Yeah. I told him 500, so I dropped it from 500 to 50 because I feel like I might have better chances of having my ideas used.
There you go. That's true.
And every implemented idea is another.
Yeah, watching never implement my ideas, I'm like, man, I thought of so much good stuff for that
Here it
man.
is right here.
He'll be watching and live stream the whole thing.
So we leave the door open, and whenever you want to take parcels to go. So whenever you're ready, so I won't chop up any onions and sour
No.
I won't have like
I don't have too much.
a little plate waiting for you with like
You
sour
still
cream,
don't have
onions,
any
and bacon grease. I'll mix
But
it-
you can
mix
prepare
it
all
up.
this.
Okay, we'll just drop that in here.
Have it waiting.
Do you want like a piece of foil or a box or anything for this?
Oh no, I'll eat it before I
done?
leave. Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
just
take
leave it there.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll take it in one bite.
It's such a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure was mine. Thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
everything.
It's really nice to visit and
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we got it.
Good to meet you, dude.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
and I'll check
Meet you
on
all.
the
Thank you.
puppies too. I'll make
Oh,
sure
of
they're
course.
okay.
That's what we're
See if
going
they
to do
burrow
right now.
out
We're
or
going to check
whatever.
them.
Yeah,
Maybe,
they'll be
maybe
good.
there's like a riot outside.
That's exactly what I'm going to do right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Throwing food over.
Yeah, just
Feed them the worms.
That's what the spotted dick is for.
It is.
Oh,
No, I won't feed, I'm not gonna feed the dogs spotted
You
dick.
can't
Don't worry.
spoil.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say bye to
Can't
Jeff
spoil
and
them.
then ready. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, those bugs are too much. We went to a restaurant, part of the family and I, a couple of years ago in Santa Monica. and it was sponsored by an exterminator, the exterminating company, or the guy that holds the camera behind him. There was a Van Halen symbol like way back when. Anyways, it was called the Pestaurant. It was in a public area, and they had little tacos with some sort of water beetles in them. They had all these worms. They had them stir fried and dried up, and they were like crispy, crunchy snacks. And like I can't remember the other ways. But
They have
three
them
or
in,
four other
like,
ways.
India, like,
Yeah,
fried
these
crickets
tiny
and
little
stuff. I like
tortillas.
that
These
kind of
little
thing.
tortillas. They're that big.
Sir, please, I'm losing my appetite. I'm about to
The
complain to
holy
management.
sauce. Holy
Management.
No,
I'm
and the
kidding.
crisp.
Yeah.
And of course crickets.
Yeah.
Crickets are.
You know who eats a lot of crickets? I never knew it.
Crickets.
Mexicans.
Yeah.
Mexicans
down in
eat
Oaxaca.
them shits like nothing.
In Oaxaca.
Yeah, man. They just
Not
fry
only
the
the-
crickets and they eat them.
Not only do they do that, but I've been told that the manly men, like on Sundays or something, they'll indulge in live like beetles and things, and they'll eat them live.
Yeah, it's weird, man. It's cool to see like how traditions are like so different between everybody.
That's
you know?
rawer than raw.
Like I would expect like
That's the
Mexicans
rawest
just to
of
be
the
like
raw.
focused on tortillas and shit, but here they are eating grasshoppers, and like they get plates like this with mounds of grasshoppers. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, these people crazy.
How much they eat?
It's
a
a
pound?
but
Dude,
protein
the
wise,
whole
it's a
plate,
fantastic
dude.
source.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why those guys are monsters, man.
And it has source of protein regarding how much it costs.
Yeah.
Very likely, if we're still around in 50 years, it's
That's gonna be
probably
the food.
mostly what we'll be eating.
That's what's gonna be happening out of Portland. Portland's gonna have the first cricket eating shop. Watch.
The first pestaurant.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
That
that
could
was
be a
just
new
like
thing.
Full of pests.
That was like a pop-up shop kind of thing.
That's what that was. It was some sort of cross promotion with the
Not
exterminators,
with a side of raid.
and with some sort of group, some sort of sustenance group that wants to.
I wonder what cockroaches
Pushing.
taste like.
What's that?
Like
I
shrimp.
wonder what cockroaches taste like.
They're just like those. They're just like those little worms. It's all about what you. How you
Shrimp,
spice it.
shrimp are the equivalent of cockroaches.
Yeah, they're not much different.
Shrimps are the cockroaches of the sea world.
You guys have fun.
Dude,
All right. Good night.
cheers.
Good to meet you. And your name again is
Armando.
Armando.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Oh yeah, you're gonna give us. You're gonna give us the info so we can follow our followers. Because we've been watching you, so we want to watch our.
All right.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, they're gonna come up with an alias in the chat, be like, hey Mondo man, we got this idea. What do you think? I'd be like, yeah. Be like, well Mondo, you didn't tell us to the face. Yeah, right. You didn't tell us to the face, so who knows who took that idea? And then I come back to Portland one day and I see everything I talked about. Like, this place looks like I fucking know this place. What the fuck? And then I'm like, dude, that's a good idea. I thought about that myself. And I see them both like Mondo. I'm like, no wonder the place looks so good.
I can see it
I'm
now.
kidding.
Mondo's.
Yeah, right. Cheers.
Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah.
See you later.
See ya.
Yeah, let me go get some soda so I can finish that.
Yeah, tell me we'll try this.
It's all good. Don't worry. I didn't die yet.
Oh, you
just
gotta
look in
shoot.
my
Oh,
bag.
you gotta
Yeah,
shoot
look in
it.
my bag. Look in my bag. Very good.
Stolen dollar around the baby. Stolen thumbnail, Andy. Rack it up to my my fleeing my fleeing crimes. Just yet another violation. Big hard throwing cross getting sucked real deep. Antifa even getting fucked in their deep center right at rocks. Antifa's fucking me.
I'll start bless this. Thank you. And don't tell I almost died on the steps.
Yeah, we don't want to tell her.
Oh man. Alright. Yeah, I really want to roll up, dude. Yo, do you need to buy a battery pack? Fuck. I need to sell a battery pack.
You trying to sell a battery pack?
Huh?
You trying to sell one?
Yeah, I'm trying to sell this one. I bought a new one.
Oh shit.
I bought the one that Ice has, but a lot better. Bro, I was about to be like, it goes like really 30, but then look at the one that was closest to him, like you kind of look 14. I can't see that.
Is that live or is that just cranking?
I don't know, bro. I'm not a local. Yo, if your uncle and aunt took my ideas, they could actually like flip this. Because it's not a bad spot, but I just feel like it's too concentrated with tables.
He was looking very excited about that Cuban coffee, Cuban espresso.
Yeah, dude, if I just make it for them, I make them some Cuban espresso, they'll fucking go wild.
You want to wait for me? Yeah.
And Andrews is writing a new Ram Ranch verse. What's your verse? Pepsi, Sprite. Sprite, what's your verse? What are you playing now?
Oh, it's Dreamville. It's an old group. I love Portland, bro.
It's not a dirty song. Copywriter. Okay. The copyright strike playlist.
I have seen a whole lot. Nobody fucking with son.
I got a couple of sons, a couple of guns, a couple of niggas that bust up the party and fuck up the fun. She digging me and I'm coming a friend. She digging you and we fucking for fun. I got a suck in the thumb, that my little baby. She call me daddy like grandmama baby. If this Sunday dinner, my hand on the gravy. I've been on the craziest wave. If I'm on the stage, and this is my minimum wage. This ain't no kiddo, man.
Thanks for meeting up, man.
Huh?
Thanks for meeting up, dude. Like,
Fuck you, bro.
you can do whatever you want.
Oh, I knew you were fun, bro. Nah, we're good, bro. No problem. That is a copyrighted song. No, it's copyrighted, but you're not gonna have nothing happen, bro. That's what I'm trying to teach you, bro. Nothing happens.
Well, I mean, like, content ID doesn't matter, but like, there is certain songs that get banned.
The only time you will ever get copyright strike from an artist.
No, I'm not saying copyright strike.
Just
I'm just saying
listen.
if I
I'll
play a weekend
stone.
song-
All right, listen, bro.
Yeah.
That's a problem, bro. Like, you don't. I tell you, listen to me, and like, you just cut me off.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you have a copyrighted content or not. The only way you get that copyright strikes is if that actual copyright owner himself hits you, bro. You can't get charged by nobody else.
I'm not so worried about that. I'm just like if I play any song by The Weeknd, it says this VOD is blocked worldwide, and I just can't even edit it. I can't go back.
No,
to
you can
it.
take it
It's
out.
just totally gone.
You just gotta go through the website. You gotta go through YouTube Studio.
They took YouTube Studio down pretty much. No, if it's on The Weeknd, you can't.
Listen to me.
You can't
bro.
edit
Listen
it off.
to me. I know what I'm saying. Yes, you can.
Okay, I've tried.
There is.
I've tried, but it's so fucking.
There is. Trust me. There's ways. It all exists, bro.
Let me get that song. Just make sure that.
What up, Corgi? I feel like this would have been a lot better if you would have planned it for the morning, so we could have done like a food review.
Why don't we do a food review in the morning or something? Before I go.
If you want, but I don't want to motherfucking leech off of you, bro.
You're not leeching off me, dude. I'm leeching off you. You got
Yeah,
way more songs than me. And Arch was arguing about that too. We're like within Achilles CX or whatever his name is. He's just like a random dude in LA.
I know he is, bro.
Small dude or whatever. I think we're like within 2 subs of each other or something. So it's like nobody's really leeching off each other. at that point you're like perfectly
Leeching
matched.
does get fucking annoying though. Bro.
But like to say like one person's more subs and then they're leeching off one person because they have more subs doesn't seem to be necessarily what makes a leech. Like, and I'm not trying to like stream to like exploit you and come up on
But
subs.
like this is one thing like I
like
would
the
say
leech was me asking you, hey, why don't you start your stream up
that was leeching
and
earlier.
say,
You were trying to
hey,
leech
hey,
earlier.
I'm
You were
like,
trying to
we're
leech
live.
earlier.
Well, that's more like people are interested in what you're up to.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Oh my god, me too.
Super cereal.
Wow, qué linda. How far do they live?
I don't know. It's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. A lot of fucking bridges and fucking. They like weren't signaling, you know, making it very easy for me to keep up with them.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, bro. I wanna sit down, smoke. I wanna get in a fucking warm spot.
Wow, it smells like little stuff.
Yeah,
Not even like herb, like. Okay, I'm gonna restart the VOD because I don't know what that song you played.